Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Blood Desert content. We'll be continuing our journey of Land of the Morning Light. That being said, let's continue. I had to stop yesterday randomly, but we're good, we're back, and we're gonna try and get this done. Um,
Phew, you came just in time. This guy's falling all over himself saying he'll help with anything I need.
You came back to your hometown after a long time. It'll be sad if no one recognizes you. Well, there's a potion that can resurface old and forgotten memories. I know a skilled master who makes it. Well, I'll introduce you to him. Let's go together. Oh, wait. Since the master's been around over 20 years, he'll surely recognize you just by your face.
Oh, it's fine. You've got enough on your plate as the chief's son. Judging from your list, you've got your hands full. It's okay, really. Oh, hang on. Show me your to-do list again. Hand over fodder to Morong in Nampo. Keep old lady Ma Young company in Nampo. Deliver a letter to Dudor in Nampo. Gather herbs with Shini in Nampo. Give an empty crate to Trunk Gebi. Help Tum Gebi trim his beard in Solgaji Forest. Huh? Shouldn't you be putting this kind of effort into helping your own village? Why expend all this effort on other villages?
How can I refuse when they ask for help so earnestly? When we help each other, everyone wins. Who needs compensation? Neighbors only pay for help with love.
Okay, stop right there. I've been around the block a few times, and I got quite a few years on you, so listen up. Folks will take advantage of you if you just say yes to everything. You want people to think you're a fool? Then if you keep on doing favors, folks will just keep on expecting it. Always giving and not doing any taking ain't no way to live. And if you ever can't help them for some reason, those same kind of neighbors will start saying the worst things about you, Ondao.
Are you like my big bro now? Can I call you Big Bro Dulce?
Big Bro Dulce.
Well, I've never heard anyone say any bad things, so you don't have to concern yourself with that.
No one in their right mind would badmouth you openly. They'll do it behind your back.
Here in Hanji County, when there's a drought or a flood, the plants all die. The animals suffer and eventually die too. So you can imagine things can get pretty difficult when that happens. But as the chief's son, I've always been taken care of, ever since I was a child. So now, I want to give back to others.
What you're doing ain't giving. It's just a fool's errand making everyone rely on you.
Whenever your father hears rumors that foolish Ondal lives in Hanji County, how do you think he takes it? His sighs are so great and so deep, it feels like the county itself will collapse. Mr. Troubadour seems to have dozed off. But since the two of you are standing around, the chief wants to show you something. It's the tomb of Martial God Hayam.
Okay.
Have you looked around the village? And have you met my son? Hanji County was once a poor village, but thanks to Martial God Hayam, it has greatly developed. Afterward, we produced countless warriors, winning the Martial God tournament held in the capital every 10 years. They joined the Soryan Corps, the best martial artists in the land, and helped elevate Hanji County's reputation. Still, we do not let excessive praise get to our heads, and always stay humble through constant training. Dealing with the Bamboo Legion has left us short on hands, so we would be grateful if you could lend us yours.
Did I keep you waiting? As a child, coming here always cleared my mind and reinvigorated my body. Strangely enough, after visiting this place, I'd have the power to take down a wild boar with a single blow. Oh, was I too loud?
As expected of one from Hanji County, your body still remembers after all these years. While we're here, can I ask you a favor?
Hey, it's gonna be about his son.
It's something that my son should be doing. But he's always busy helping people in other parts, instead of those in his own Hanji County.
Ah, yeah. Our brief meeting with him earlier had me worried as well. Think he might settle down a bit once he gets married? If something truly precious comes along, I'm sure he won't neglect his duties. And if he does, his wife will be there to give him an earful.
You catch on quickly. Even though it's frustrating, it's just his nature.
So, what can I do for you? I'd love to help out any way I can. This is my hometown, after all.
Actually, the Musa of the Soryan Corps have come down to Hanji County. We're going to perform the ritual at Bekjuk Steel. And I was wondering if you could help us prepare?
Oh? Isn't the Bamboo Legion's attack on Hanji County making it difficult to perform the ritual?
That's why the Soryan Corps have come down to help. We'll be performing a different ritual than usual. You catch on quick.
Okay, cool.
Oh, you're here already. What do you mean, what am I doing here? Let an Undal a hand. He's the son of the Hanji County chief, after all. He's in no state to take care of his own village.
Are you also a fool? Helping Undal the idiot will make you an idiot too. It's catching.
What did you say, you brat? How could you say such a mean thing about your fellow villager?
Do you know how stupid Undal is? There was a season when the whole village was starving. By sheer dumb luck, he managed to get some food from the Nampo marketplace, but gave it all away to total strangers. When I asked him why, he said he just felt sorry for him. That day, Undal went without eating and fainted from it. He later woke up, laughing. If that's not a fool, I don't know what is.
Don't speak ill of someone who's not present. He's just too nice for his own good. Ugh, forget it. If you're not gonna help, go train or something.
Introduce me to a nice...
Is there something that... Oh, this is my responsibility. I can't have you doing it for me. Thank you so much. And don't worry, I will definitely pay off this debt. Ah, you're here. The item you requested is ready.
As expected from Ondal. But hey, could you bring it to Nampo next time? As you know, the road to Shimnide Forest is dangerous. You're the son of the chief. Can't you be escorted?
Who are you? You got feet, don't you? Ondal isn't your servant.
Who am I? Who are you? You're quite rude. Don't you know how close I am with Ondal?
Oh dear. Please don't fight. It's all my fault.
I'll let it slide since Ondal is here. So, what do you say, Ondal? You'll do me this solid, right? Oh, right, Ondal. Not being able to enter Shimnide Forest makes my lips twitch, and it's real hard to hold in that anger, you know.
Don't worry. Since the Soryan Corps is here, things will get better in no time. I'll come to you then.
Okay, keep your promise. I'm leaving now. See you later.
Yeah, please take care. Thank you for visiting Hanji County. That is... there's a thing... I'll tell you next time when the forest is safe.
Ugh, you moron! Watching you is so frustrating.
Wait, Undal! Evacuate the villagers, quickly! The Bamboo Legion has attacked!
Bamboo Legion? Big Bro Dulce, Traveler, please stay close to me!
What? Uh-huh. Oh, they're scary. I wish they were a tiny bit more aggressive. That would make my job a lot easier if they would just charge me.
You faced so many bamboo legionnaires alone? Impressive. Sorry for being late. I was evacuating the people.
You're more than just an average warrior. Thanks for your help. I'm Gonu of the Saryan Corps.
This is a traveler from Daobo. The traveler came here after hearing the tale of the Tide Turner flute.
Ah, so the reason for your visit aligns with ours. What an interesting coincidence. If it's okay with you, I'd like to have a talk. Can we find a place to sit, Chief? I will inform my fellow Saryan Corps members of your tale and join you shortly.
Of course. I'll tell my son.
Okay. I'm gonna join them and find good. Yeah, talk to them.
Rumors of your deeds have already spread to...
You probably...
Why is the bamboo...
Have you ever heard of the Vault of the Heavens? The Tide, however, His Majesty's...
Whoever dares to break into the Vault of the Heavens must have some nerve. It's guarded by the Saurian Corps.
I'm guessing that's the case. That's why I came down here right away. There was nothing more to learn from the broken Tide Turner flute, so I thought the answer would be found at Begjuk Steel, where the flute was born. However, when I arrived at Hanji County, the village was already severely devastated. I'm afraid that if we focus on investigation, we may not be able to prevent the village from being completely destroyed.
That's why you wanted to talk to us, right? Then leave that to our traveler.
Thanks to the trainees of Hanji County and the Saurian Corps, we were able to hold on. Though I wonder for how much longer. The bigger issue is that the Bamboo Legion is trying to extend their reach to other areas.
I don't understand why the Bamboo Legion is doing this. They swore to protect the country. Can't we request support from the Yungam of the East? The villagers can't live in hiding forever, right? With the Bamboo Legion constantly attacking without warning, the people can't get a wink of shut-eye.
I've already been there to see his lordship. I went to let his lordship know what's going on in Hanji County and ask for help. But I guess I ended up saying we would take care of it ourselves.
Wait, Ondar, don't tell me you didn't ask for any reinforcements.
Nope. His lordship cares a lot about the Bamboo Legion's feelings. It would probably make him feel bad if nasty rumors spread. And, you might not know this, but the Bamboo Legion is the pride of Donghae.
What? The Yungam of the East is also acting strange. That can't be as important as saving Hanji County.
Since the Bamboo Legion failed to break through here earlier, they will likely appear in another location soon. We need to head them off, so can you investigate Begjuk Steel on our behalf? The Bamboo Legion is still an army, and an opportunity arises when their base is empty. You are alone, but your skills are impressive, so it shouldn't be too difficult. Just check on the condition of Begjuk Steel. Since the Tide Turner flute is broken, there may be a clue at the Begjuk Steel as well.
I trust you, traveler. Oh, Ondar, you go too. You gotta take responsibility for the village.
Okay, I wasn't trying to skip dialogue.
Just a moment. This place is
Do you know of this place, Ondal? There's some sort of pit in the middle of the forest.
Do you remember what Yuan and Nampo said earlier? Well, this is the place. I'll show you how it's done.
Hey, Pa! Please stop nagging me to get married! Just let me take care of myself! And don't you blame me for your chronic illness! You drink every day! Yuan! Why do you keep making me run back and forth? Don't you have feet? Moron! You really love cows, don't you? Great! Then feed them yourself! Old Lady Mayum, stop bragging about your grandson! I can't go to the marketplace because your stories last until the sun sets! Dudo, how can you ask me to deliver a letter to Dalbo? Do I look like you carry your pension? Tomb Cappy, I've dug so many graves that I'll end up digging my own before I ever get married!
Ondal, you really have no idea what this place is? Traveler, what should we do? This place is Bekjuk Steel. It's a sacred place.
Ah. I see.
Did your father tell you? It's where the Tide Turner flute was created, and where you perform rites for the Bamboo Legion. All your bad-mouthing in this sacred place filled it up with umbral energy.
What? What do you mean by that? A place where you can perform rites? Well, it's been a while, and I've brought other people with lots of complaints, too.
Why on earth did you bring them? Did you even badmouth the king?
Oh, no, not the king, never. But I did talk bad about the young gum of the East. What else could I do? People were filling up, full of stress, ready to burst.
As the wails of agony from within the nation persist, we shall raise 10,000 waves to purify this world and usher in a new era. When the Tide Turner flute was in good condition, there were no issues controlling the Bamboo Legion. But these screams were heard by a Bamboo Legion freed from the flute's control.
So, are you saying this is all my fault? Oh, man. What should I do? Please, you have to help me. If my father or the people of the village found out about this...
Even when life gets hard, you can always press on, as long as there's even a faint shimmer of light. But with the Tide Turner flute in disrepair, it's hard to see anything but darkness and shadow. I'm certain that the Bamboo Legion wants to purify the entire world. How about we summon the leader of the Bamboo Legion and have a serious talk with them, traveler? According to this text, it says that there are lamps that can disperse the umbral energy in Chimney Day Forest. If we light up the lantern and perform the Bekjuk Steel rite, we might be able to summon the leader of the Bamboo Legion. Okay, you light up the lantern, traveler, and Ondal, get ready to perform the rite. How about we summon the leader? Doesn't it seem like we've returned some of the good energy back to Chimney Day Forest?
I hope the leader of the Bamboo Legion is kind. Think he'll be upset if we summon him?
Ondal, you asked us to keep this a secret, didn't you? But now that we've done this, what's the point of talking about it?
Thank you. How can I repay you?
You don't have to repay me. Just promise me one thing. Don't laugh like an idiot and take care of yourself.
I hope the leader of the Bamboo Legion...
Alright, cutscene.
As the waves of agony from within the nation persist, we shall raise 10,000 waves to purify this world and usher in a new era.
lot of people.
As the wails of agony from within the nation persist, we shall raise 10,000 waves to purify this world and usher in a new era.
Alright, you gotta be on it. Ow.
We are the Bamboo Legion, rising again, even in defeat.
Alright, he fell over.
We are the Bamboo Legion, rising again, even in defeat. The cries of the people have reached the heavens.
Bamboo Legion, please stop! Are you not sworn to protect this land? Even though there are dark places, there are still many where the sun shines.
The nose rays shine upon a dark soul. Would you call in peace if the cries of the whole nation echo for the sake of that one person? You prove it. I will give you 3 days. Only the sound of truth shall give us rest.
Oh.
Words are things you should always chew on before spitting out. How on earth did you end up doing such a nonsensical thing?
I'm sorry, Father. At first, that place was just a space for me to vent my heartaches. I got so tired of listening to people's complaints, so I just spat them all out in this place.
Well, this is certainly mostly due to the damaged Tide Turner flute. But your actions didn't help the situation.
I just wanted everyone to smile and be happy. Father, people always say that they don't receive as much as they give. The Youngum of the East has changed. He is not like he once was. Even when there's nothing left to give, he piles more and more taxes.
My son, there are many things involved in national affairs. What you see is not everything. I believe he has his reasons.
You'd be right if there were only complaints from 1 or 2 people. See those stone pagodas? Do you still believe in him now? Pa, I'll find a way to make things right.
I'll consider what you've said. Thank you for letting me know that I may be out of touch.
No, nothing comes to mind. Probably because I'm stupid. I don't think they want to just hear it through words alone.
Hey, we should do our best to tell it well, so people see that this world is still one worth living in. But if it is a sound of truth... Oh, music! It's music!
What? Music?
Yeah, there's no need to speak it. Music moves people's hearts.
But is there anyone who can create such sounds?
Wow, Traveler, you are the best. I'm pretty sure Jonghan would gladly lend a hand.
Then I'll send letters to the places where we need help. I've met so many people that I know just about everyone. I'll go send them off. See you there.
I was just going to take a few quick winks, but I slept like a rock. Huh? You want me to make heartwarming stories into a song?
Yes, exactly. We'll gather all the tales, and we trust you to bring them to life.
As a troubadour, I finally have something to contribute to this world.
Wow, troubadours are really something else. Huh? Ondal's letter has arrived. It says to come to the Potter's house in the Solgaji forest. Let's go quickly.
I must sell my ceramics to put a roof over the heads of my mother and son. Baked for a long time in a hot kiln, ceramics will never lose their color.
This Potter guy was trying to dump his own son in Dokubi Forest.
This is a private family matter. Please don't concern yourselves with it.
You think it's normal to abandon your kid? Don't talk like that. Please tell us what happened. Even just a summary.
My wife passed away a long time ago, and I've been living with my mother and son. We weren't rich, but I knew how to make pots and sell them to maintain a modest living. But recently, the Yangam of the East prohibited the sale of white porcelain that used to bring us a tidy sum. What he's really prohibiting is people from living in extravagance. To that end, he began heavily taxing those who sold luxury goods. I work hard, but there's almost nothing to show for it. We're lucky if we can eat once every 3 days. But this brat was secretly pilfering his grandma's food.
But Grandma said I could have it. I was so hungry.
So, I had no choice but to reduce the number of mouths to feed. I didn't have any options. It's not like
I'm pretty sure we can find a way for everyone to be happy. Can I take a look at the white porcelain?
Wow, look at that. Why, you're as good as the renowned Powders of Soul.
Well, little good that does me. If I sell any white porcelain, I'll be whipped until I die.
Oh, I have a great idea.
I can't send my sick... I must...
Am I supposed to get in the boat? Okay, I caught the fish.
Thank you very much. I'm ashamed of myself for not finding another solution. But who is that person?
You won't have to worry about that. This Musa from the Sorion Corps will buy your white porcelain.
We are planning a big ceremony after the Bamboo Legion incident is over. We, the Sadian Corps, will use white porcelain for the ceremony. Since the prohibition of porcelain only applies to commoners, there should be no issue if we purchase it for our ceremony.
Okay, Ondal went ahead. Over to that beacon tower. Well, we're gonna leave now.
Okay. Load screen. Talk to this guy real quick.
So
This guy hasn't even seen his kid's face yet. And it's been a month since the child was born. What a pity.
I'm just so overburdened with work. I've got the night shift, so I can technically go during the afternoon, but I can only go after finishing my daily quota. No matter how hard I try, I can never finish it in time.
Isn't there a neighbor or something that you can ask for help? Not even for a day?
Everyone's busy, so I can't ask for help. At least, I used to be able to return home. Ever since this curfew went into effect, I can't anymore. Things used to be more flexible. If your parents got sick or a baby was born, you could get some time off, but not anymore.
If you complain now, you might get whooped for being lazy with your work. How do I know so well? Well, that's because I heard all those screams in Chimney Day Forest.
Yikes. Well, hey, the Traveler here will help you out, so don't worry. What should be done?
Oh,
Like how
are
we
you
just helping
serious?
people.
There is a lot of work left. Will you really be okay?
Yeah, we're used to cleaning up stuff.
Of course. The Traveler is a master of the daily grind. Don't worry.
That's true.
I'm so happy for
Every day
you.
Black Desert.
You'll finally be able to see your baby.
Grinding away.
Beacon work has become more important after the curfew. We need endless amounts of wood. The beacon tower is old and needs regular maintenance. Above all, the fire must be lit once a day at the appropriate time.
Traveler, you understood everything, right? I have to go talk to Ondara.
We'll be back soon, so please take care.
Okay, I go get wood. Put wood in tower. Light tower at appropriate time.
I really appreciate it. Thanks to you, I can now go see my precious kid.
I don't know if it'll be enough, seeing him just once. No one knows when the curfew order will be lifted. So I asked a famous painter in Hanji County to draw your baby's face.
Really? That's amazing. Now I can gaze at my baby's face while I'm working. Thank you so much.
That's nice.
No problem. Ondar will come give it to you. He had to run off, though. He seemed pretty busy. Traveler, let's hurry and follow him.
Thank you very much. This means a lot to me. Thank you.
Hop on horse. Or sit on rock.
Thank.
This guy's come here to get Kebby pills for his mom, who is sick right now.
Wow, it's dangerous here nowadays. You are a really devoted son.
I would do anything for my mother. I can face those Dokkaebi.
Don't you know that the Dokkaebi are drawn to cheeky humans?
What? Get them off my shoulders right now!
Look at you. Could you even approach a Dokkaebi? Hang on. We'll get some medicine from them for you.
I know a Dokkaebi that has Kebby pills. Just follow me.
Wow, Ondal. Seems like you know everyone in town. You've really bonded with the people you've shouted unpleasantries alongside in Chimney Day Forest.
I had no idea it would be useful. I know a Dokkaebi that has Kebby pills. Long time no see, Trunkaby. It's Ondal of Hanji County.
It's been a while. Ever since well, I haven't seen you around as much.
Yeah, I used to bring you all our leftover trunks. I'm actually in a bit of a hurry. Do you have any Kebby pills left?
Are you here to get some Kebby pills? I can't give them to you for free.
Hey, come on, just this once. Remember when I helped you out when you needed a hand?
All right. Seems like I have no choice. I actually kept some trunks to scare some humans. But the landslide buried them beneath Sumul. Find them and bring them back to me. I am itching to mess with humans again.
Hey, come on, just this one.
Did you find them? How about opening the trunk? I actually hid the Kebby pills inside it.
You've been carrying it around and we had no idea. Traveler, come on, open it.
Hurry!
I have a feeling there's nothing.